Okay, good evening everybody. Today I am going to demonstrate how to do a product launch and how to launch your business. So many people struggle with this area of their Forever Living business, but the reason why we encourage anybody that starts as a brand new distributor to have a launch is simply because it helps you retail some product. It gets you understanding product knowledge. That's where I learned my product knowledge from, and also attending my BP every single week. So I've got my team here who are all smiling. Hello! Hello! I've got the girls here that are helping. We've got Sital, we've got Darshana, we've got Janelle, we've got Penny, we've got Michelle, and we've got Mary. They have come along to be my captive audience. And what I'm going to do, before I start doing the launch, guys, I'm actually going to hand out a free prize draw. So, the free prize draw is what we hand out to the guests as they arrive. So I'm going to hand this out to Mary. And the reason why we hand out a free prize draw, I'm just doing this for effect, is because we want our database to be collated. This is the whole point of creating a database. What it does, it asks some questions about whether or not that they want to launch themselves. How do they feel about finding out more about the business opportunity? And right at the end, we scrumple all the papers up and we put it into a little pot, and then somebody wins a prize. It could be a Sonia collection, it could be a deodorant, it could be really a prize of their choice. But it's a great way of booking more parties as it goes on. Okay, so I'm now going to start with the launch, and welcome everybody to Sital's launch. Okay, thank you all of you for coming here today and for supporting Sital. And Sital, before we start, would you like to say anything to your friends and family about their support?
Oh no, yes, thank you for coming everybody, and thank you for all the support in launching my new business. So thanks for everyone being here.
Fantastic. Okay, so basically, let me tell you a little bit about my story before we start. My name is Sun Moritz, and I had a background in recruitment and training, and the time came to be a mum, and I was really, really struggling trying to find something that fitted in with motherhood. And I was offered this opportunity 3 times, and it was only on the 4th time that I actually sat up and decided to take it seriously. 2 years on into the business, I have to say I earn a fantastic salary. I earn a full-time salary on a part-time basis. I started the business because I was looking for flexibility around my children. Any parent will tell you they need something flexible. I started this business because I was not able to give my children everything that they deserved. Basic things such as swimming and tennis and football, I wasn't able to provide that. I now have the money to be able to do those things. But the most important reason I looked at the Forever opportunity is because I wanted a pension, I wanted to secure my family's future, and the biggest why for me was to get my husband David out of his full-time job. He works nights, and he works Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Eve, every single bank holiday. All the important times a family should be together is when my partner works. So this opportunity now has helped me to not only match his income, but to very soon double it, which means he can leave his job and be here. And for those of you that don't know much about Forever Living, anybody here heard of the company? Okay, a couple of people, but many people haven't heard of us. I'm going to give you a background story of Forever Living. We've been around for 35 years. We operate in over 155 countries. So if any of you have any global links, you can start building a business here and abroad from day one. We have a turnover of $2.6 billion. And in the UK last year, in a double-dip recession, the company turned over £40 million. And I don't know if you guys can remember last year, but companies as big as Comet and HMV and Jessup, they all went under, they all liquidated. Forever Living grew 20%, and we continue to grow and grow and grow. And the reason why we've continued to grow is because we are also the proud holders of the Investors in People Gold and Championship accreditation. I'm sure many of you have heard of the Investors in People accreditation. You've got to be a very serious player to be able to have that. But we went one better. We've got the Champion and the Gold Award. So it just means that as a company, we're willing to share what we do ethically with other companies. And for those of you that don't know, Forever was started 35 years ago by one gentleman and a very, really wonderful entrepreneur called Rex Morn. Rex had a vision, and that vision was to not only bring good health to the masses, but also to provide individuals with the opportunity to earn good wealth. The health side of it has come from the very humble, as you can see on the side there, aloe vera plant. Have any of you heard of aloe vera? Yes, good. Most of you have. Most of the mums in the room have heard of aloe vera. Aloe vera is a plant that grows in very, very hot countries. Forever Living are the biggest distributor distributor, grower and manufacturer of aloe vera based products. We have the lion's share. 75% of the world's aloe plantations are owned by Rex and Forever Living. And if you just took a couple of minutes to think about that, 75% of the world's aloe, it's huge. And we only grow one plant. There are 300 versions of the plant, but we grow only one called Aloe barbadensis miller, and that is the plant that heals from the inside out. It's an absolutely beautiful plant, and that is what our product range are based on. Going back to our sales turnover, we did 40 million in the UK last year, and that takes me on very beautifully to our first product, which is it's our benchmark product. It's the product that really a lot of people know us quite famously for, and this is 100% aloe vera gel, okay? As I say, 40 million in the UK last year, 21.5 million came from this drink. Absolutely incredible. And what's really wonderful about this drink, I'll give you some pointers about this. This drink is fantastic for those people that are feeling sluggish. It's great for anybody that needs more energy levels. It's got 75 live active ingredients. It contains all the vitamins, the enzymes, the amino acids, and the nutrients that your body needs. Forget taking supplements. Just 60 mils of this a day will give you everything that the body needs. It's anti-inflammatory, it's antiviral, it's antifungal, and it's antibacterial. So when I say it's anti-inflammatory, it's very good for helping with conditions such as irritable bowel syndrome. It's very good for helping with conditions such as asthma. It's really, really good for helping with any condition that inflames in the body. It's absolutely
Sorry, I just paused there because otherwise it would just block you completely.
Can we Miriam as well?
We can, but I prefer, we'll just get it on tape.
Yeah,
So basically, this drink is also very good for people that suffer
Ready?
with eczema. Sorry. Sylvia. This drink is also really good for anybody that suffers with eczema, and it's really, really fantastic for maintaining healthy gut flora. So I work with a lot of customers that suffer with all sorts of stomach stomach issues. I work with lots of people that suffer with Crohn's, colitis, diverticulitis. I work with lots and lots of people that suffer with IBS. And there's some really incredible stories since people have started taking this gel. My husband David drinks it because he has something called an autoimmune condition. So what it does, and aloe vera, it's very good at bringing the immune system back into kilter. So if you suffer with something like hay fever, it means that your immune system is slightly off balance. What the aloe does, it brings it back into check. Very, very clever product. It's anti-aging. I'm 53, and I think you agree I look fantastic on this. I'm not really. I'm 53. But this drink is brilliant. You can take it as part of an ongoing dietary supplement. You can take it just to keep your immune system strong if you want to lose weight or gain weight. It has so many different uses, okay? So this is the drink that my husband drinks. So that's the very humble aloe vera gel, and that's 100% pure aloe vera. I'm now going to go on to the next drink, which is the drink that I take. And this is my favourite drink, and this is called the Berry Nectar. This is a gorgeous drink. It's the same as the yellow bottle, but it's slightly flavoured. Okay, it's got cranberries and it's got apples in. And this is really lovely for anybody that suffers with MS, ME. If there's anyone that suffers with asthma, they should be taking this. Got a customer that didn't take their Ventolin for 6 months. I mean, that's really quite incredible. This is somebody that has their puffer on them all the time. And what's really lovely about this, it's very, very good for any lady going through the menopause. I've been drinking this because it helps with my insomnia. I've had insomnia since 1996. I sleep on average 3 to 4 hours a night, so I should be absolutely shattered, but I'm typically bouncing off the walls. It's got a really, really lovely sweet flavour, and it's also very good because it's got the cranberries. It's very good for anything to do with the urinary tract, and it's also very good for any gynae issues such as thrush or cystitis. But it's just it's a personal choice, and it's just a different flavour of the yellow bottle. Now, my favourite drink, which I haven't started drinking yet, I'm 41, so apparently I should start drinking this any day now. This is my favourite drink because this is the drink that I have also seen some truly fantastic results, and this drink is called Forever Freedom. If any of you, after the age of 40, the body stops making 2 natural sulfur compounds called chondroitin and MSM. This basically puts it back into the system, so it's almost like me taking this drink and putting lubricant back on your joints, and anyone that likes to cycle or run or swim or play a sport should be drinking this bottle. You also will find that a lot of people that have things like osteoporosis, osteoarthritis, anything to do with achy joints, you should also be drinking this bottle as well. We've got football players on this, we've got rugby players on this. I had a lady the other day that I've known for quite a couple of months now, and she said she's absolutely pain-free from her arthritis. Chondroitin and MSM are very, very strong, and if you were to Google what they do, if you were to go to your doctor and say, doctor, my joints are stiff, chances are he'd give you glucosamine. But with the extra added aloe vera, you're getting all the benefits of really, really good, strong joints. And what it actually does, the three components combined help rebuild cartilage damage. Okay, help rebuild cartilage damage. But what I really, really like about this, it's got a really nice orangey and almondy flavour. And again, 60 mils a day is all you need to take. Some people take 120. There is no minimum, or sorry, maximum on this, okay? You can drink as much as you like. You can fill up a whole tumbler glass and drink this. But this is a bottle that I hold very dear to my heart because I've seen some absolutely fantastic things. And the people that this could be retailed to, people that play football, tennis, swimming, squash, anyone that plays a sport, you could be going along and giving them a talk about the Forever Freedom. Okay, so that's a bottle that we like a lot. We like dealing with that a lot. Now I'm going to cover some of the creams that we do at Forever Living because we're not just a drinks company. We're very niche because of the aloe vera, but we do lots and lots of other products as well. And I'm going to start off with one of my favourites, and this is basically pure aloe vera gel. Pure aloe vera jelly. This is the nearest thing to cutting open the plant. It's as simple as that. And mothers like to call this first aid in a tube. What the jelly does, it's good for anything to do with where the skin has been damaged or irritated, okay? It's good for cuts, bites, burns, bruises, grazes. You can swallow it, tastes a little bit TCP-like. You can stick it in your eye if you have conjunctivitis. It's very, very good for nappy rash. In fact, this is used in Great Ormond Street Hospital. It is fantastic for anybody that has an ulcer or a cold sore. I have a lot of women that when they're going through the menstrual cycle, they get a bit pimply up here. I'm one of them. I apply this jelly on. By morning, my skin is clear. Absolutely fantastic. I've got two boys, 6 and 8. Quite violent, they play quite rough games, and I reach for the aloe vera jelly without fail. I carry this in my handbag, especially in the summer when they've been to local parks, and you find that they just need to have the skin healed overnight very, very quickly. And what I also like about this, it doesn't stop skin, it stops skin from scarring. I burnt myself quite badly a couple of months ago draining spaghetti, and you know when you burn yourself with boiling water, the sting remains for hours later. Sting went in about half an hour, and some of the tales I can tell you about the aloe vera jelly is fantastic. And what I'm going to do, Mary, if I can pass this around, could you all take a little bit, just for effect, could you all take a little bit and rub it on and tell me what you all think? But the aloe vera jelly, a lot of ladies actually use it as a moisturiser. They use it as a base under their foundation. So there is lots and lots of things that you can do with the aloe vera jelly. Very, very versatile product indeed. Now, the next product I'm going to talk about is the moisturising lotion. Forever do some absolutely glorious moisturising lotions. And this is the one that I use on my skin. And this is Aloe Moisturising Lotion with collagen and elastin. So combined with the aloe vera drinking gel, which is anti-aging, this is lovely. It makes the skin nice and tight. It's a really, really glorious lotion. It goes on quite nicely. A lot of people use it as a hand lotion, but I just use it on my face. My husband uses it, and sometimes we use it on the boys in the summer. So Mary, I'm going to pass this round as well. And lovely, I'll take my aloe jelly back and put it on the counter. And ladies, what do we think about the aloe vera jelly? Nice?
It's really smooth.
It's quite smooth. What do we think about the lotion? Is the lotion going on quite nicely as well? Lotion's quite nice as well, isn't it? Next product I'm going to talk about is the Propolis Cream. Now, the Propolis Cream, as well as being the biggest manufacturer of aloe vera, we are also the world's biggest beehive keepers. Our beehives are 3 times the circumference of the M25. So those got out, that's a lot of blooming bees, isn't it? But basically, the propolis is what the bee uses to make the hive sterile. And this has actually been endorsed by the Eczema Society. So if you know anybody that has dermatitis, psoriasis, eczema, they should be using this cream. It's a really, really nice cream. It contains vitamins A and E, and this is the cream that I use on my feet and my hands, and this is the cream that I use on both my children, especially in the winter. I use it on their faces before school because it creates a really, really nice barrier. And for somebody who has really sensitive skin, I've got really, really dry, dry skin. I've got skin like a 90-year-old. What I tend to find that if I use this and if I go to the bathroom and wash my hands, my skin is still moisturised afterwards. So I'm going to pass this round as well. Thank you, Michelle. Sorry, I've just flung it at my guest. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you very much. Now, a few more products that I'm going to talk about. A favourite in our family is the Aloe Vera Heat Lotion. For those of you that have very small children, you can't put deep heat. They do something similar for children, but I find it's not as effective. This particular heat lotion goes down 7 layers deep. It actually goes down 7 layers deep into the skin. If you rub it on the bottom of a child's feet, they start to fall asleep. In actual fact, I put this on my husband's feet the other night. He's 44 and he fell asleep as well. And that's a big old man falling asleep. But what I like about this is if I rub this on my children's chest, if I put it here for my temple headaches, and I have a lot of women that use it when they're going through the menstrual cycle, you tend to find that it feels like somebody's kneading the back of your the back here, and it's very, very nice. It feels like a little hot water bottle when you put it on the front of the tummy. It's a beautiful emollient. It's really, really lovely. It contains eucalyptus and menthol, but remember, one of the first ingredients, or the main ingredient, is also aloe vera gel, okay? And people tend to forget that. So I'm going to pass that around as well, and this time I'm going to go around here. Here you go. Sylvia, pass that round and tell me what you think. What are we thinking to some of the products?
That's right, let's try them.
It's quite nice. Sylvia, is that nice smell?
Oh.
That's quite nice, yeah?
Yeah.
That's quite nice. It's going in quite nicely, isn't it? Fantastic. Now, I'm going to talk about 2 products that I'm very passionate about. And the first is the aloe vera tooth gel. Now this, if you notice, our products are actually very famous for what they don't contain. And this tooth gel does not contain fluoride. And if you were to look up on the internet what fluoride does to the body, it's actually not good in large doses over a period of time. I believe that we have had fluoride coming out of the water in our taps. I don't know if that's still the case. But you don't need fluoride after the age of 30. You actually don't need fluoride after the age of 30. And also, thank you, Mary, and also you don't, children, if you want to give your children fluoride, they can have a fluoride mouthwash. But what I like about this, it also contains propolis from the beehives, exactly the same as the Propolis Cream. And what that stops is bleeding gums, inflammation of the gums, it helps with a good breath, but also what it does, it's a gel, not a paste. It doesn't erode the enamel. So what you find is even at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you still have that dentist clean feel. I'm going to pass this around. Mary, could you pass this around? Thank you very much. And if you can all just put a little bit and taste it. Got a lot of happy customers, got lots and lots of customers that buy the tooth gel actually, because again, it stopped the bleeding of the gums almost immediately. And what I like about this toothpaste, the whole family can use just one. Okay, so you don't have 0 to 3, 3 to 6, then his and hers favourites, everybody uses just one. And children like it because it's green, they call it Shrek toothpaste. Penny, how's that going down? How's that feel?
It's really
she's having a good old scrub there, isn't she? She's having
It's not like normal toothpaste where it just like goes everywhere. It's like probably goes into your teeth and
it really gets in there, doesn't it? Michelle, what's that like? What's the consensus of that?
Very, very
Yeah,
good.
she's also having a good old rub there, isn't it? Look, she's got much more. I brought her toothbrush. Fantastic.
Different texture, isn't it?
She's quite enjoying that. Now, a product that I'm really, really passionate about. I'm going to talk about this. This is our Vera Aloe Shield deodorant. And what I like about this is an absolute gorgeous stick of aloe. By the way, I haven't used this under my armpits, so you can also have a good old smell. Okay, you can have a good old smell. This does not contain aluminium. When you go home this evening, if any of you were to turn around your Lynx or whatever it is that you use, for women anyway, you will find the first ingredient is aluminium. 20 years ago, we were told to stop using aluminium pans. Why on earth would you put that metal under your armpits, in your lymph nodes? The human body is designed to sweat. I'm sweating now, there's just no odour. What I like about this, also, a lot of Asian and black women, we have a dark pigment under our armpits and sometimes in between the legs. My dark patches have gone. They've completely gone, so I'm sort of walking around Pinner like this now, quite openly, but they've actually gone. And there's somebody else in our team that she actually posted photos of herself on the internet. You know her, Michelle, dark patches have completely gone. So what on earth were we putting in our lymph nodes over these years? It's actually quite scary. It's lovely. A stick like this will last a good 5-6 months. And I'm going to pass the stick around. Michelle, can you do me the honours, please? And pass the stick around. And I've got quite a few ladies that buy this deodorant stick and now they use it on cracked heels. So you can actually use it on your cracked heels. It's lovely. It's a gorgeous smell, and I carry one in my handbag, and it keeps me very fresh and dry all day. Okay, so those are some of the creams that we do. But before I finish the launch, I'm actually going to cover a few more of the products that Forever do. And we've actually got a luxury skincare collection. So for those of you that want to feel quite decadent on the skin, we have the Sonia Skincare collection, and it's state-of-the-art skincare. It's absolutely beautiful. This one is a serum for the neck and the hands, and it contains something called white tea. It's lovely. Sylvia, I don't know if you've tried this yet,
No, I haven't.
but it's really, really gorgeous. And anybody that works in beauty should be, that should be flying off the shelves. But it feels like silk, doesn't it, Cecil? The skincare, the Sonia collection is really, really silky. I tend to use it if I'm going out for an evening and I like to spoil myself. But we also have the Aloe Moisturizing Cream, also by the Sonia collection, and that's quite a decadent cream, and that's for a little bit older skin, I would say. But this contains pine bark extract, okay? So Forever have worked really hard to make sure that the products contain the best ingredients around that they can find, all natural, all lovely, and you tend to find that these products sink into the skin as well. It's gorgeous, isn't it? A product that I'm going to talk about now is the Aloe Vera conditioner and shampoo. I've got a shampoo here for all of you to try. I'm going to be really honest here. This took my hair 4 washes before it accepted it. And I phoned up my sponsor. I said, listen, I'm really not getting on very well with this at all. She goes, Sunny, please persevere. And after the 5th wash, my hair was glorious. Aloe is an adaptogen. It adapts to any hair type. It adapts to your afro hair. It adapts to normal hair, Caucasian hair. It adapts to absolutely any hair type. And what's really lovely about this conditioning rinse, you only need a very tiny bit. You know when you have on the front of a typical shampoo or conditioner, it actually says rinse and repeat. Well, you know what? You don't have to do this with any of our products. You do not have to rinse or repeat. It's fantastic. And we don't use anything else now in the family. We just use this. And it's also containing a jojoba, which is, again, a really, really lovely product to put in the hair. Now, what I'm going to do... Oh, Mary, thank you very much. Mary, what did you think of the products?
It's really good.
The Sonia collection is quite lovely, isn't it? Oh, fantastic. And especially this with the pine bark extract. We also have a range of supplements that Forever Living do. And we've got something here called Forever Kids. Lovely. These are animal-shaped and very nicely flavoured tablets that children, they're chewable. So I give my sons 2 each every single day. We also have a product here called Arctic Sea, and Arctic Sea is fish that has been sourced purely from Arctic waters. If you were to research on the internet where Forever sourced the fish from for this particular product, it's a very, very strong omega-3 fish oil that's very, very good for anybody that has cholesterol problems, and it's also very good for people that have issues with memory loss. And we've been speaking to a couple of people recently that have said that they feel their eyesight's improved. So at the end of the day, if you've got anyone sort of in that age bracket that could do with this, I would most definitely recommend it. Now, we've also got Aloe hand sanitizer. This is glorious because it contains honey and lemon. Lovely, and it's the mildest alcohol ever. I take this with me everywhere I go. I don't like using public lavatories, but if my children have to, I would put them, you know, obviously they'll go off to the loo, wash their hands, and then straight away we use the Aloe hand sanitizer. If I go to an Indian restaurant, I will use my hand sanitizer, and it's fantastic because it does have 99.9% bacteria that it takes away. Okay, fantastic little pocket-sized product. And the very smallest product that we use, Aloe Vera Lips. This is really nice because it's very, very moisturising, and I've also been told that this can actually be used on hemorrhoids. You can use it on your piles, but apparently if you're going to use it there, please use another one there. Okay, we always kindly say, please mark it H&L, just to err on the side of sanitation. Okay, we always say that, but again, this is the little pocket rocket, and we love this. And I've known my husband use it if he cuts himself shaving. He puts it there and it stops the bleeding after a few minutes. Very, very clever product indeed. It's lovely. And what I'm going to do, ladies, is you're not going to get away with trying the Aloe Vera drinking gel because this is our most stationary product. So I'm going to pass some Aloe Vera drinking gel over to you, Sylvia. There's one for you, Penny. And there's one for you, Michelle. And I'm also going to turn my back to the audience very, very quickly. So we're going to literally knock it back, okay? Cecil, there's one for you. And there we go. Darshna's filming. Mary, there is one for you. And are we ready? I'm after 3. 1, 2, 3.
Cheers.
Cheers! Happy aloe vera. How did that go? Nice?
I see you didn't have any.
Look at all their faces. Yeah, I've had my quota for today. And I drink the berry nectar. I'm just making all of you drink it, which is fantastic. But no, like I say, just 60 mils a day. And you've got to keep it cool, because if you heat it up, believe me, it has a very bizarre aftertaste. So you'll end up drinking the one you want to drink. Now, before I finish off the talking about the products, I just want to remind everyone very, very quickly, there is an absolutely fantastic business opportunity. The products are just a very little part of what we do here at Forever Living. Our job is to actually coach people to earn a residual income of between £800 and £2,000 a month. You might know somebody right now, Penny, that's struggling to pay off a credit card. Michelle, you might know somebody that's facing redundancy. Sylvia, you might know somebody that wants to earn a part-time income while raising their children. Please don't assume we retail product, because we don't. It's a very, very small element of what we do. We're business coaches, and I'm going to be here for the next 20 minutes. So if any of you want to pull me to one side and talk to me about how you can earn a very full-time income on a part-time basis, please feel free to come and ask me. This business has absolutely changed our family's life. We've developed a wonderful friendship base, and we get to work with some of the most incredible people. So if you do know somebody out there that's looking to do something from home, or even alongside their current commitments, please speak to Cyril or speak to me, and we can show you what to do. And before I go, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand you all out some order forms, just so you can order some stuff. And Cyril is going to be your local aloe vera representative. And I've also got over here some of the new product brochures. The new product brochures have just been launched, and they're fantastic. So please have a look at the product brochures. And we are now going to call out the name of the draw. And this is where, guys, I would take out somebody's name, and I would say the winner is Michelle, and Michelle will win a product of her choice. And after that, I will then say to them, please come and have a look at Dr. Atherton's book, because this is the book written all about aloe vera. So if you suffer with any of the conditions here, psoriasis, eczema, IBS, if you know somebody going through the after effects of cancer, please come and look at this book. And we've also got the International Directory here, and the International Directory will give you an idea about who we are and what we represent in the world. So thank you very much for your time and attention. You've been a lovely audience, and I look forward to speaking to you about all the products. So thank you very much.